Hey everyone, this is Crazyhouse, and I'll be drawing my butt off. Yes! Here we are again, folks, and we're going to be getting a little raw tonight with this drawing, okay? So, if you don't like extreme, crazy violence, then you might want to turn this off right now. If you're into 90s anime and action films and monsters and mutants and stuff like that, then come on in and sit down and relax. So tonight, what I'm going to be doing is illustrating a more action-packed sequence. And in this piece, it's going to be a villainous character of mine named Vik Viper. And he's going to be snapping the neck of one of his opponents here. So some of you might have seen me draw this character early on my channel. Maybe it was last year. I was just really experimenting with painting in Alias, the sketchbook program. I was just really experimenting with it, and I drew the character. He's almost like a big thuggish, monstrous looking character who had the coloring of a coral snake. So I've had the concept for this character for a while, and I decided to go ahead and color that in. But tonight I'm going to redo this character, and it's going to be done with digital colors and digital pencils as well. So I'm going to draw this character in pencil and have him snapping the neck of his opponent, and looking like his face is very much in happiness and glee from snapping this neck. And then I will ink it and I will color it digitally in Adobe Animate. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, folks. This is the art piece that I have chosen to do. And I will even do a sound effect of the snap as well. Excuse me. I will illustrate that as well next to the picture, so to give it that full effect. So almost like you're reading a comic book illustration, and this is the splash page of the thuggish villain snapping the neck of his opponent. And this character is more of like a, how would I say it? He's a bad guy, but he's never really the leader of anything. He's usually just hired muscle, a hired thug. So that's the kind of character this is. Vik Viper is very much not a nice person, but he's not very smart either. He's kind of dull-witted, but he's all muscle. He's all viciousness, and that's why the big boss always hires characters like him to do the dirty work, and he doesn't mind getting in there and getting his hands dirty and doing that type of dirty work. In fact, he enjoys it. That's one of the reasons he's such a nasty individual. So that's what we're going to be drawing tonight, folks. And if you want to sit back, hang out, and just listen to the music and watch me draw, please feel free. If you want to ask me any questions or talk about and discuss anything in the live chat, please do so. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, folks. Vik Viper doing a big snake snap on his opponent's neck. And we're going to be drawing it, having a good time tonight. So stick around. So I'm going to hit that intro music, and we should get right started with the drawing. Let's go. Here we are, folks. We're at the intermission point of this drawing my butt off and this villainous and vicious Vik Viper and him snapping the neck of his opponent here. And I decided to go in there. I drew it with some pencils in Sketchbook Pro, and then we went ahead to ink it in Adobe Animate. And when I inked it, I made some modifications to especially the face and the arm. I wanted to make sure I had everything in the right position. So we added, just modified his face a little bit and modified his mouth and his teeth and around his jaw area just to make sure I got that right. And we went ahead and filled in some of the colors. Now it's still in black and white, but there'll be colors later on. So I wanted to kind of get the gray tones to kind of see where the colors are going to be when I put the actual color on this character. So this is what we got so far, folks. And I'm thinking that the character's neck that he's snapping probably won't be human either. I might make him a different color, maybe like a cool color, maybe like blue or something like that. So just to keep it in the fantasy realm. So that's what we got so far, folks. And I will be, after I do this ad, I will be doing the main colors for this piece. So let me get my ad and my marketing out of the way. If you want to support the channel, you can always go to my online store, chriscrazyhouse.storenvy.com. You can buy all of my coloring books, my comic books, my stickers, and my posters. And if you buy them from me directly, I will autograph them for you. Okay, that's the main benefit of buying from me directly. And I will send the products directly to you from my home office. So if you're so inclined, go ahead and you can go to my online store. The links will be in the description as well as the comments section. Also, if you want to support me, you can always become a Patreon of Chris Crazy House. $5 a month is all it takes, and you get exclusive clip art, you get exclusive coloring pages, and you get exclusive artwork that you can download for your mobile device, your laptop, or your desktop. So go there now. There's some new artwork on there, some artwork that I've done before that has been featured here on Drawing My Butt Off on Thursday nights. You can get that now and download it and get it on your desktop or your laptop. So become a Patreon. Like I said, $5. You can download all you want and use it however you want it. Okay, so as always, if you want to get my coloring books, you can buy them directly from me, or you can go to Amazon.com and purchase my coloring books. The new one is Naturally Cute Fantasy, and it is a coloring book that features black women with their natural hair in different types of fantasy settings. And that could be high fantasy, cyberpunk, mermaids, fairy tales, steampunk, superheroes, space girls, and everything in between. You can get that all now on Amazon or on my online store. So I'm going to play a quick ad for Naturally Cute Fantasy, and then we'll jump right back into coloring my vicious Vik Viper snapping the neck of his opponent. Let's go. All right, here we are, folks. The final version of Vik Viper snapping the neck of his opponent here. And you can see, like I said before, I wanted to use a color, a color concept of a coral snake for the character. I just thought I like using snakes for their textures as well as for the different colors that they come in. Lizards are always very good for this type of work as well. And I got that color scheme going on for Vik Viper. I think it looks good on a vicious character like this. And you can see he's snapping the neck. The guy's head is turned all the way around. You can see his body is facing forward, but that head is facing all the way to the other side. You can see the grimace of pain there right before he expires, as we'll say that. And you can see some of his fluids and stuff are draining out of his nose and his mouth as well as that neck is snapped. So, and I made sure I put the big snap next to him. I made sure I penciled that in and then inked it and colored it in so you get that full effect. And I didn't want to just put it saying snap. I added some cracks and some debris as well so you get that full effect of what's happening to this character's neck. So here it is, folks, the final version. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I know this might seem a little rough around the edges or violent to some folks out there, but that's just how I roll sometimes. It harkens back to my early days of my Crazyhouse website. I had all types of weird monsters and creatures on there and horror concepts as well. I had a bunch of monsters guarding the gate to get inside the Crazyhouse. So this is what it harkens back to. Like I said before, I always enjoy drawing monsters and creatures of all kinds. It's just a fun thing for me to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Also, make sure you like the video. That helps out with the algorithm. And also make sure you go ahead and share it with as many people as you can. I think there are artists out there who will definitely appreciate my work. So once again, folks, I appreciate you coming here. I enjoyed talking with you in the live chat, and I enjoyed drawing for you and sharing my talent with you. Anyway, guys, this is Crazyhouse signing out. And like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more drawing my butt off videos. Anyway, guys, Crazyhouse signing out. Peace.